Does SEO always take time? So there is this perception that SEO is a long-term tactic, but today's video we are going to be discussing an actual example where we'll prove to you that it need not take time.
This video is brought to you by BridgeGap. Make the switch to a modern career.
Before we get into the topic for the day, just some news which caught our eye. One is that the government notices an issue in TikTok's share chat notices. So what happened was that TikTok some days before issued a notice to share chat asking it to remove some of the content, claiming that it was exclusive to TikTok. But then share chat has contended that it actually is the content is not that of TikTok because it is a platform. And if it claimed exclusivity, then it would be a streaming player like, say, Netflix. The other one was the victory of PV Sindhu and brands really going all out in congratulating her. And a lot of digital marketing really ends up being piggybacking on such occasions. And when I say digital marketing, I'm referring to social media, like this one from MTV India, really a nice one. Okay, so moving on to the topic, why does SEO take so long? And if you look at what are some of the queries that people have, how long does SEO take? How long does it take to rank? So all these queries happen because there is this clear perception that SEO is long term as compared to clicks that you get from search engine marketing or social media ads. So I wanted to just take an example from our own Learning Catalyst website and show to you that it need not be the case, and it really is about using the information in your hand to decide what is to be done. So we are going to this. Okay, if you type digital marketing case studies India, you will see that the first one is from this website, sauravjain.com. This is in fact in the knowledge panel, and immediately after that, uh, the first rank, right, is from the Learning Catalyst website. If you open this article, you will see this is the article. This is the blog post, and this is how it looks. Yeah. So how is it that the ranking was achieved? And the point being made here is that the ranking was achieved within 1 or 2 days. So why and how did this happen? The first thing is that so the first thing to notice is the fact that the keyword is bang on, right? So which is keyword is in this case the main keyword is digital marketing case studies in India. So that is important to know that the the idea was not to rank for digital marketing case studies. It was specifically to rank for digital marketing case studies India, for which and that's what has happened, right? Digital marketing case studies India. uh, the uh, and based on this choice, the title tag, the post headline, everything is really based on that. The second bit here is the content structure, and that is important in today's when you want to rank today. So when you there is a certain typical content structure which which is required, and that if you can look at some of the other articles, you'll also get to know what is a typical content structure. But logically it would be campaign information, the overview, the tactic use, and ending with the impact, because it is a case study, so you need to have some hard stats with respect to the impact. The next bit is the originality of the article. So you can't take content from some other websites and expect to rank just by playing around with the content. It does not happen. There has to be a certain level of there are tools online which will tell you the level of plagiarism, inherent plagiarism that creeps in web content. So you need to keep a tab on that. The other thing is the length of the post, and for that, all what you need to do is look at the guys who are ranking on the top. So if you see Saurav Jain has 50, right, and some of the other ones have 15, 10, right? So you you get a sense that yes, if you're trying to rank here, you can't have two or three, you'll need to have 10, you'll need to have 15, because that's the level of content that others have, and more you will see that long form content is doing well on Google, as opposed to that old thing of 500 words, 750 words. That's not the metric. And the last bit is that it has to be shared on social media. It needs to have some engagement. So for that, you need to, of course, share it on your own social media handles, and kind of give it some legs to travel, so that the content travels by its own and gets some backlinks. So that's it. Those were the reasons for which actually led to this article ranking within 2 days, in spite of some heavy competition online. And just to summarize what led to this, I'll just summarize this. The first one was choosing the right keyword, which in this case was India. Next one is the content structure. What is the typical structure that is expected in any blog post for that keyword? Next is originality. You can't get away with it. Long form content is doing well on Google. And the last bit is how often and what is the level of engagement uh, outside the domain. So that's it. Thank you for your time.